NASCAR Cup Series qualifying has officially concluded from Bristol Motor Speedway, and Ryan Blaney has won the pole. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, NASCAR Cup Series qualifying has officially concluded from Bristol Motor Speedway, and once again, another Penske car is starting on the pole as Ryan Blaney has won his first pole of the 2024 season. Ryan Blaney was the fastest car in practice earlier today, and he's been really strong. He had some pretty good speed, especially on the long run. I think Ryan Blaney's going to have a car that's going to be really strong tomorrow. It's really good to see Ryan Blaney win the pole. He's been off to a very impressive start in 2024. He's had 3 straight top 5 finishes the last 3 races. I think Ryan Blaney is going to be a major threat and contender to get it done tomorrow. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney on getting another pole. It's a big deal for him, and to see him get the pole, really, really impressive. So now let's go through the top 10 qualifiers and get through some of the other drivers, talk about some of the craziness from qualifying today. So Ryan Blaney wins the pole. Josh Berry will be starting on the front row in second place. Very impressed by Josh Berry. Look, Josh Berry, we knew was going to be really strong on short tracks this year. We know SHR has a really solid short track program, and to see Josh Berry starting on the front row, extremely impressive. We know Ronnie Childers has had some success at Bristol Motor Speedway in the past. Kevin Harvick's got a couple wins at this track before, but to see Josh Berry, especially after how much the 4-car struggled last time we were here, to see him qualify in the front row, really, really impressive. Congrats to Berry on starting on the front row. Denny Hamlin qualifies third. Another very strong qualifying performance for Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's been up front in a lot of races this year. He won the pole last week at Phoenix. Thought he was going to have a chance to win the pole today. But starting third, really good starting spot for Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano qualifies fourth, continues his really strong start to the year with qualifying up front. Outside of that really bad qualifying run at Phoenix last week, he's been starting up front in a majority of these events. We'll see how long the car can be because Logano really needs a good run this week, and he's kind of struggled to get the finishes. We'll see if he can run really good tomorrow. Chase Elliott qualifies fifth. Very impressed by Chase Elliott once again. He's been qualifying a lot better and got for the second straight week in the final round of qualifying. He just needs to now capitalize on a good run because he needs to get some points and get some stage points especially, but fifth, really good for him. Chase Briscoe qualifies sixth, another solid starting position for Chase Briscoe. That 14 team has shown a lot of speed in qualifying. They've had some good pace in the race, especially as of late. Sixth place is really good for Chase Briscoe. Michael McDowell, another good starting position, starting in seventh tomorrow. Michael McDowell has been off to a pretty solid start in the 2024 season on qualifying. He hasn't really had the finishes to back up or show for it, though he did have a good run at Phoenix, and he did run good the last time we were here at Bristol, so we'll see if he can have some of that magic from the last time we were here at Bristol. William Byron qualifies eighth, solid starting position for him tomorrow. He's been kind of hit or miss at this track, and he's never led a lap in the Cup Series here. We'll see if he can change that tomorrow. He'll be starting in eighth. Bubba Wallace qualifies ninth. Really solid qualifying run for Bubba. I think Bubba had a really good car in practice earlier today, and I do believe he's going to have a chance and opportunity to contend for maybe a top 5 or maybe even a top 10 tomorrow. He needs to get some more points and bounce back. I think he has a chance to do that. And then Kyle Larson got really loose in qualifying, but he was really good in an earlier session of qualifying. I do think Kyle Larson is going to be a threat at contender tomorrow afternoon, and I think he will lead some laps at some point, which Hendrick Motorsports, by the way, is only 3 laps away from surpassing the 80,000 lap marker, I believe, in the NASCAR Cup Series. So Larson, I think, will have a chance to do that tomorrow. Some really notable drivers. A lot of big names missed the final round of qualifying. Kyle Busch, who I think starting around 15th or 16th, he missed the final round. Carson Nospar, who was really qualified in the final round last week, he missed it this time around. Tyler Reddick struggled in qualifying a bit. Martrick Jr. just missed it. Ty Gibbs missed it. Noah Gragson missed it this time around. In a nutshell, a lot of big names missed the round. And the reason being is because this track just was very treacherous, especially in the first round. Most of the drivers in the first round of qualifying, outside of maybe the first couple, really struggled. And there were a lot of cars that were having trouble and nearly spun out and wrecked. In the second group, Group B, it did seem like it was a lot better, which is a positive right there. But we may see a lot of chaos in tomorrow's race, especially with the resin compound and the stuff kind of coming up on the track and with the truck race coming up here relatively soon. I think it could become a major issue in tomorrow's race. We'll see how that plays out. It's going to be really warm tomorrow. Well, not as warm, but the track will get warm, and I think tire wear will be interesting. I think it could be a very interesting race. I'm not really sure who's going to win the NASCAR Cup Series race tomorrow night. I do think it's going to be very chaotic, though, and we'll see how things go. But nonetheless, congratulations to Ryan Blaney on winning the pole for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Bristol. So, that is going to be for today's reaction to Ryan Blaney winning the pole. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support on Patreon as well. Link description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's video. What are your thoughts on today's episode? Let me know below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And congratulate Ryan Blaney on winning the poll. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. After tonight's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race, there will be a review. Then tomorrow on the channel, we'll have the starting lineup for the Food City 500. And then we're also going to have the NASCAR Cup Series race review from Bristol. And there should be a NASCAR news video dropping on Monday. Got a ton of great content dropping as we're getting close to Circuit Americas as well that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. There's a lot of great content. We're getting close to 3,000 subscribers too. I would love to get that here relatively soon. So if you're new and enjoyed today's channel video, make sure to subscribe. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.